Hey there, mindful travelers. Welcome to Pioneer Courthouse Square. Behind us, you can see the polka dots in the bricks. That's a public art display where you have tables for public seating. So we just enjoyed our first on our donut tour of Portland at Coco Donuts. Sarah, what do you think about it?
I really liked it.
What was the donut you had?
It was a maple buttermilk.
And we had mochi donuts. Amanda had a green tea matcha and I had a strawberry pistachio. Fantastic. Definitely worth a try when you're in Portland. Off to our next stop.
Hey, mindful travelers. We just got out of the Palace City of Books, and I got this book here, and it's called Sarah Journeys West, an Oregon Trail survival story. Palace City of Books is the biggest bookstore.
It's the largest used and new bookstore in the world. Hey there, mindful travelers. Welcome to the 5th Avenue Food Cart Hub. Pretty unique find here in the city of Portland. As they say, keep Portland weird. Hey there, mindful travelers. Welcome to Portland, Oregon. So we've had a bittersweet experience today walking around the old town and the downtown area. We were led astray a couple times by Google Maps when we were trying to find some restaurants, and it seems to be everything is still closed for the most part. I'm not sure if that's because of it being a Monday or if that's in response to COVID. So I'm gonna look that up and definitely give you some feedback on that. I'll post that on our Facebook page, as well as a follow-up blog once we get home. But we did happen to try out a couple great donut places. We tried, what was that first place called, Sarah? Coco. It was Coco Donuts. We had Coco Donuts this morning. Then we tried Voodoo Donuts. Both were fantastic. Highly recommend it. Beyond that, we are ending our day here in Portland. We're about to head back out of town and go see a couple other spots, but we ended up at this place that we blogged about. If you checked out our blog a couple weeks ago, you would have seen a little bit about the Japanese American Historical Plaza, and that's where we're sitting right now. So this place is a beautiful area of remembrance over the horrible suffering that was imposed on Japanese Americans during World War II. There are multiple rocks, like the one behind us, that tell a unique story about this suffering and the hardships that were endured. This is a very sombering story, one that is eerily similar to one that I just told in a video over in San Antonio, Texas at the Japanese tea garden, where the Jinju family was displaced due to anti-Japanese sentiments during World War II. This place is no different. So we're sitting here at the north end of McCall Park. Behind us is the Willamette River. In front of us, behind the camera, is a place called Nihomachi, and that is Japanese for Japantown. This was the area in Portland that the majority of Japanese Americans lived during World War II. So that is why this park or historical plaza was placed here, honoring the people who lived in this community just behind the camera. The city of Portland agreed to build this plaza back in 1988, and it was finally commemorated in 1990. And it still stands today as a beautiful icon of inclusivity, acceptance, and tolerance. During the spring, if you come out here, you'll see the trees behind us. They'll bloom with beautiful cherry blossoms with the white and the pinks and the reds. But currently right now we're at the tail end of summer, so it's just a vivid green with beautiful trees amid the backdrop of the river, the Willamette River. That's gonna end our day here in the town. We're probably gonna go check out a couple other things, and there'll be plenty more to come in upcoming videos. So there's so much more to see around the Portland area. As I said, a little bittersweet of an experience here. I'm not too keen on the city itself. There is a very unfortunate situation here in the city, and that's the homeless problem. And it's very sad and disheartening to see the sheer amount of people that are living without a home here in the city. So that is something that I urge any of my watchers, any of my audience who have it in their heart to reach out to homeless shelters and make a difference. Do that in your local communities. If you're traveling, especially in the Portland area, try and make a difference, one small act at a time, one person at a time. That's what we're about here, and this was a very harsh reminder of why we're building this business. that we want to make a difference for those who are less fortunate.
The International Rose Garden was established in 1917. It's 4.5 acres of over 10,000 roses. I saw so many of different colors and different types. The ones that I liked most were the tea roses. They smell great.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the Rose Garden in Bamberg, Germany. I can't wait for tomorrow, and I can't wait to see you there. Don't forget to travel mindfully. Bye.
Welcome back. So we're here at Hoyt Arboretum, which is in Washington Park, just minutes away from downtown Portland. The beautiful thing about this place is it is 189 acres of a living museum. It consists of over 2,300 tree species from 6 different continents. So we've been wandering around through the trails here, and I think it said out front that it includes over 12 miles of walking trails. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely stunning. The trees are all labeled so you can learn about the trees as you walk through. And up top, you can see a viewpoint of Mount Hood. This is quite the refreshing end to our day, which was very hot in downtown Portland, but this is why we wanted to come to Oregon. For the wildlife, the trees, beauty, the serenity. It's a great place to be, and I can't wait to see what's in store for tomorrow. I think we're heading out to Tillamook, so I hope to see you there. If you like our content,
Not condiments.
please click subscribe below. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/groups/novel excursion. You can also follow us on Instagram at Novel Excursion Travel and Twitter and Pinterest at Novel Excursion. As we say at Novel Excursion, don't forget to travel mindfully.